So recently, unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably seen the news that Monolith Studios' upcoming game, Middle-earth: Shadow of War, will have a microtransaction system. This system will basically let you pay with real-world money or in-game currency called Marion for loot chests that give you better gear, give you chances to get better gear, orc followers, and even XP boosts. And while the devs have made it perfectly clear that nothing will be locked behind a paywall, this doesn't mean that these microtransactions will not affect you if you just don't buy any. And I want to pull out a recent game from memory to just use as an example, and how this exact same type of system negatively affected that game. And that game was Halo 5. Halo 5's rec system, you could buy packs or just earn the packs by regular gameplay. But in order to make buying the packs seem more attractive, 343 Industries made the grind to get all the equipment and stuff insanely long. And they did this by oversaturating all of the good equipment and good weapons with a whole bunch of useless crap that no one wanted. Like, I can't even tell you how many Warthog variants there are and terrible skins there are. And so you have to sift through the ugly stuff to get to the good and rare stuff. And this is what scares me about Shadow of War. We could be looking at the same situation. Now, I could buy this game and never touch the microtransactions and just unlock everything through normal gameplay. But if because of this system, it takes me twice as long to unlock the stuff I want as it would have if this system wasn't in the game, then there's an obvious problem. And I want to make something very clear. I am in no way hating on the game as a whole. In fact, it was one of my most anticipated titles of this year. It just saddens me to see a potentially great game brought low by shitty business practices, just like Halo 5 was. And even more recently, they revealed that there would be a ranked online component to this game. So now, in theory, someone with a ton of disposable income could just dish out a ton of cash and buy a bunch of these packs and get the best orcs and the best gear and go online with barely any skill and beat somebody who has skill but has the worst equipment in the game because they haven't grinded for hundreds of hours. And this is called pay to win, and it is disgusting. It's something you see in mobile free shitty games. Those games you don't spend $60 to get. Unfortunately, we won't be able to tell the actual effect this will have on the game for a while, not till the game releases and we play the game. But coming from a diehard Lord of the Rings fan, I can now say all my hype for Shadow of War has been almost completely destroyed. And while I will still get the game, I will not buy any of these microtransactions at all. I won't spend a single penny, and I ask that none of you do either. Unless you want to see more business practices like this pop up not only in multiplayer games, but in single player games.
I know this turned into a little bit of a rant, and that seems to be where a lot of my videos are going now, thanks to the game industry. But please leave a like if you like this video, dislike if you didn't like the video. I would really appreciate anyone who wants to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I also do like sort of Let's Plays. They're about Halo, and I'm broadening my search with other games. Anyways, just go on and have a good one.